Hello. We are at the Mille Lacs State Wildlife Management Area. This is managed by the DNR. This is right across the way from the Rum River State Forest. Here is the localized map. We stayed right here, and we were just on the road from the Wildlife Management Headquarters. Look at all this property here that is prime for the explorers. And we got 20 days you can spend in these woods. Here's the camp that I done did chose. You can see that signage back there. Yeah, this was the first one I stumbled upon, so I done did pick this one because it had fantastic sun. We stayed here about 20 days. I got a few visitors. I appreciate them rolling on through. Made a couple friends. Saw a couple hunters. And you'll see what we got up into later in the video. This is a beautiful area in Minnesota, about 5 miles south of Mille Lacs Lake, the second or third biggest lake in the state. I really enjoyed my time here. This was my first morning after getting set up. Let's have a good look around camp. Choosing my baby. Found a bunch more wild asparagus. I'm looking for seeds. Oh, sick feather. This is a sick feather. I want to say it's a grouse feather maybe a hawk feather. Oh, it's going into the shrine. Very well marked overnight use area with all the rules. We got our orange on. It's hunting season. Oh, we found our first agate of the trip. Got some great water lines. So this is what the berries look like inside. They're black. And those are seeds. We don't eat these berries. We just collect them for seeds. Asparagus seeds. Got into the low 40s last night. Pretty nice. I slept overall pretty good. No noise at night at all. We're like 3 or 5 miles away from Highway 169. So, I mean, I can hear road noise when I'm outside, but I can't hear nothing in the gypsy wagon. I got 5 bars, 5G most of the time, but I went down as low as 2 bars 5G when I was walking around here. Excited for the leaves to change color here this next week. This alfalfa here smells wonderful. Somebody's cow got out. There's a big cow pie. Not too old either. I used to live on a farm. I know what a good cow pie looks like. Oh, shush, she had enough. She wants to go home. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. The alfalfa smells really sweet. It's almost like apple cider. Are these just free-range cows? Holy moly. They just came out of the woods out of nowhere. They ain't got collars on. I didn't go through a fence or a gate or nothing. They're just out. Look at them all. There's gotta be like 15 or 20 of them for sure. I bet people are having a hard time rounding them up. I think that's the problem here. For real, I'm on a wildlife or a sanctuary land. So like, I don't understand. I really don't get it. It's wild. That's wild to me. I saw a big bull and I saw like 4 or 5 moms and like 5, 6 calves for sure. So I went over to the neighbor's place, knocked on the door, didn't see him, didn't do nothing. So now I'm writing him a note. I don't know if that's a deer. Oh, yep, that's a deer. It's a big deer too. It's not a cow. Oh yeah, he just looked at me. There he goes. Big white-tailed deer. Oh, I could have banged that guy. I ain't got a deer tag, but that guy would have been down. Oh, look at him wave. He waved goodbye. He go in the woods now. Just a good morning sunrise. Oh, so pretty. We got our dear friend over that way. I think he's still over there. Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good shot right there. Oh, boom! Down. But we got a nice pretty sunset. Oh, sunrise. Oh, yeah, so pretty. The grader made agate hunting a lot more fun. Here we are. We're at the headquarters here. We're gonna check out the signage and grab what we can grab and go check out more spots. They're pretty busy here. Every couple of days they rolled through camp, checked up on me. That was pretty nice of them. Appreciate that. The signage was very nice all over the place. This is where I got my pamphlets, right in here in this little box. And very, very detailed maps all over the place. I enjoyed reading the signage and talking to people. Well, let's hit the road and go check out more spots. This one is just a little bit farther north of the headquarters. About an 1/8 mile down the road here. We are on 100th Avenue, and we're going to make a right turn here up on Jones Road and go check out the parking area. I really enjoyed this drive down Jones Road and all the others because these fall colors were popping off thick. Well, here we are, the parking area down at the end of Jones Road. You can camp here. All the parking areas with signage saying that it's an overnight use area you can camp and stay at. Let's have a quick look around here. I'm going to throw up the drone. Man, these fall colors are just so beautiful. I really enjoyed my stay here. So these trail systems, if you check out your map, there is a bunch of trail systems headed all through this wildlife area. This would be Jones Trail, and it hooks up to Headquarters Trail. That'll be the next area we head to. That was a nice little look around. Let's pack up and head out to Headquarters. Got the Minnesota butthole flag up over here. So we made it back to the wildlife management area headquarters. And now we're going to head south on 100th Avenue. Man, this road grader left this huge berm in the middle of the road that I almost wiped out on here. We're going to take a left down Headquarters Road and go check out the trailhead. Look at these colors. Look at these colors. Beautiful area. Here's the parking area. Pretty decent sun, but I would imagine this gets a lot of traffic. A lot of people come through here for hiking and biking, cross-country biking. I'm sure this gets a lot of use in the winter for cross-country skiing because it is beautiful out here. Just take a good look at this. After I got looking at the map here, I decided to go on a little walkabout in the woods, see if I can gander up on some mushrooms, see what I can see. I was pretty happy that my drone was working good again after it took a swim in the last video I uploaded, the Superior National Forest video. Go check that out if you haven't already. She done took a good dunk in the water. This here is part of the headquarters pool area, marshlands. And my hip was starting to act up, and so was my legs, so I decided to hoof it back to the moped and go check out one more area for, a good gander around this wildlife management area, show off some of the goods. But really, from the map I'm looking at, there's got to be 20 or 30 parking areas to where you could go out in the woods and go see for yourself what this area all has to offer. Well, let's pack up and head out to the next little parking area. Here we are on the main intersection of 280th Street and 100th Avenue. We are headed east towards the Town Hall Pool. We'll be on the right-hand side here is Rum River State Forest, and on the left-hand side is the Mille Lacs Wildlife Management Area. This is about a mile down the way onto the left-hand side. We'll be pulling into the parking area. As you've been able to see, September 1st through February, the end of February, these are open to the public for public camping. This trail here meets up with the headquarters trail, and this little access road was prime pickings for some good old agates, and that's exactly what I done did. I had a good little hoof about here looking for agates, and I had a pretty good haul. My pockets were weighing me down by the end of this little pick 'em up session. There was a few leave it rights. Have you ever heard of that rock? Leave it right there, leave it right. Yep. I can't believe I just found this. Look at here. It's a tiny little strawberry. Oh my gosh, it's so small. Here's my finger in comparison. Oh yeah, go get him, buddy. Go get him. 13 years. I just can't believe it. Arctic woolly moth caterpillar. I just can't believe it. 13 years. Oh. Hey, friend. You're so cute. I like your big long claw nail in the back. You're pretty cute. Oh, big old bullfrog. Oh, let me see you. Oh, you my friend. Hi, friend. Thank you. I had to go up and down this road 3-4 times to get this haul of agates. And it was a pretty good haul. Here I go, pulling them out, showing them off. What a haul I got done there. Just like how we made it back home. I was pretty lucky to capture so many beautiful sunrises in a row. This was probably a few days into this stay, and this was one of my favorite sunrises, so I threw the drone up. If I would have waited a little bit, it would have got even prettier, but it's kind of a gamble with the sunrise. You just gotta appreciate it as it happens. Well, here we are. We're gonna go look around camp and see what we can find. We're gonna go find some more of this here wild asparagus. I'm gonna harvest some of their pods here, their seed pods, berries, and get a good collection from a few of these different plants that I found around camp. I want to say I found 5 or 6 berry holding or seed pod holding asparagus plants, which means that there were the females, and then there were probably about twice as many male plants around. I found a few down by the road, and I found some right next to camp. And then when I was out walking Chachi, I stumbled upon these right here next to this tree. And this one, there was 3 separate plants that had seed pods. So I went and collected, I would say about 50, 60, 70 of them. And this is how I done did it, one-handed, kind of hard. But I would just go here, there, couple here, couple there, until I got my fill, because I knew it would be some work popping the pods and cleaning off the seeds, Now that I got these seed pods here, I'm going to just hoof it on back to camp. You can see that most of this woodland here next to camp was all leafless, and you can see off in the distance there's a little grove of birch. The birch trees held on to their leaves the most. Here were the plants next to camp. The male plants outnumbered the female plants probably 3 to 1, but I did happen to stumble upon enough females to get a good selection of seeds from. Now let's head back to camp and process these up for storage. Here's the Gypsy Shrine. We got Chachi coming on up in here. I do believe she pops up in the frame. Oh, I must have been mistaken. Had my awning and my plants out, getting some good sun. And here I am coming on in to do some processing. Yep, really enjoyed my time here. This was a good little harvest I done got. I'm hoping to find a good spot to plant some of these asparaguses, because it takes a good number of years for asparagus to grow. It sits in the ground, growing its root system for about 3 years before it'll pop out of the ground. I just showed off the collection. Let's start popping. Clean off the meat of the berry, because that'll make it rot if you have any of that on there. And then you go ahead and you wash it off. I'm just going to say that I don't know if the floaters are any good, so I'm just going to cast them aside. I spilled some of them, but that's okay. I just want to clean these up as much as I can. So this is how many we got, 50, 60 of them. Spread them out a little bit, let them dry out. I'm going to pluck this one because I don't like it, because it's got meat on it yet. And then this one too, I'm going to get rid of that one too. Otherwise, yep, I'm just going to let them dry out. Put them up front so the sun gets down on them. I'm going to let them sit up in the front dash window for a day or 3 until they're dry, and then I'm going to put them in a little glass container with a lid, and then I'll wait till next spring to plant them. And here's the harvest. Some of them still have a little bit of meat on them, but they dried out real good. Another beautiful morning. This was probably about a week, maybe a 10-day mark, I want to say. Let's go for a walk and see what agates we can find today. Ooh. Oh, look at rain. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one. They're very, very pretty. It's all core. Oh, yeah, so nice. The cows were on the road. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. today was on the road. No good cow, no good moo. That's bad. Here's all the agates we found today. They all were very pretty. In their own right, they're all very, very pretty. Add them to the pile. Oh, time for treats. Time for treats. Oh, she's. The cows today were on the road 3 separate times, so I had to call the sheriff because the semi actually honked its air horn at them. And he came out and helped the farmer gather them up and herd them back to where they belong. And to be honest, I didn't really want to go out in the woods with these wild cattle just trotting through the woods, you know. This sheriff deputy was very nice. Thank you, Robert. Well, there was a meteor shower when I was out here, and here's a good couple of snaps of the stars above camp. You got Orion over there. I tried my dangest to get a snapshot of the meteor. I probably saw 4 or 5 of them shooting across the sky. And then this was the final morning of camp here, and it was cold but beautiful. Another beautiful sunrise. It got down to the low 20s. Oh, half-inch thick. I spent 20 days here at this camp on the Mille Lacs wildlife management area, and man, I really enjoyed my time here. It was good fun going around looking at a bunch of different parking areas to where I could camp next year, finding a bunch of agates, and harvesting some of that asparagus was good fun for me. We're headed off to the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Get out in the woods and enjoy.